You have siblings?
No.
I just had one. Paul. He's 8 years older than me.
Oh, that's a big age difference.
Yeah. Paul pretty much raised me. Our dad wasn't around much. The army took up most of his time.
My dad, too.
I was only 10 when Paul enlisted. Decided to follow in our dad's footsteps. Over the next few years, I only saw him around the holidays, if at all. It was always the same conversation. He'd ask me about school, and I'd pretend to be interested in the army. The truth was, we hardly knew each other anymore.
So your brother was killed in action?
The major who notified us said that Paul died heroically in the service of his country. I wouldn't say more than that. Paul's job was classified. I never cared what Paul did for the army. I just wanted to know what happened to him. After a few years at the firm, I was in a position to find out.
By stealing classified military files?
Yes, okay, a couple of times, but it felt like my last chance to know my brother. Who he was. Is that crazy?
No. I know what it's like to lose someone. To want to know why.
Well, all I learned was Paul was no hero.
Why'd he say that?
He was under investigation for treason.
Treason? Do you still have access to the photos you took of his file?
Yeah. Those goons might have taken my cell phone, but not before I uploaded everything to the cloud.
It says Paul went to work for the Pentagon as an intelligence officer.
It's after that part about the investigation.
He was in Afghanistan as a military advisor, where the CIA suspected he was behind a stolen weapon shipment.
But why would a Pentagon intelligence officer be acting as a military advisor? Unless it was a cover.
What is it?
Nothing. Just need to figure out our next move.
Hey, Finch?
Mr. Reese, did you learn what it was Mr. Duncan was stealing?
Information on his brother. About how he died.
Died? What happened to him?
So, we done here? Unbelievable. You break into my quarters, hold me captive, wreck the place, and for what? You know what I've given to this country? The risks I take every day I'm out there? And this is how my own country chooses to repay me? Sorry, but I'm owed a hell of a lot more than that. You know what I think?
Now we're done.
John? John?
What?
What happened to Duncan's brother?
I killed him.